And we say,
hello everybody,
hello everybody, hello everyone, Merry.
If I say hello everybody, hello everyone,
Then
it won't be mixed together.
it was mixed together. And we'll say Merry
Merry
Christmas, Happy
New Year!
Happy New Year. We are so excited to see you here for this episode of
Baking with babies.
Baking with Babies. What are we making today? What are we making today?
Under them whipped cream.
Oh, seriously?
Under them whipped cream.
Santas and whipped cream. So this is one of the easiest recipes you could ever possibly do. They are absolutely adorable. We're going to take these strawberries here, and then we're going to make some what? Santas out of the strawberries and
Whipped cream.
whipped cream. And so you can do this. We like to make our own whipped cream, but you can do this with just kind of store-bought whipped cream out of the can as well and have it be even faster and easier. Is there any baking involved? No, not at all. This is Baking with Babies, and we're not even actually baking. So this is like super easy, super fast, and we'll show you how to do it. So all you need are some strawberries, some heavy whipping cream, some powdered sugar, and we like to use, when you're making the faces, we like to use little mini chocolate chips, which we'll bring out in a little while. You can also use kind of little decorative, what are they called? Sprinkles and that kind of thing, whatever you want to do to make the faces. So we'll get you started. We'll show you how. We're going to get started by cutting up some of the strawberries. Can you help me? Oh, we've lost our Santa. Santa! Oh, you're coming back with decorative sprinkles? Thanks so much, sir. We've been busy making lots of what recently? Gingerbread,
Yeah.
houses and train stations. So we've got lots of sprinkles and all that stuff. All right, we're gonna get started by cutting the strawberries. Can you help me cut the strawberries?
Here.
Sure. Okay, so as you can see, we've taken a bunch of strawberries and just cut the bottoms off of them just so they have a flat bottom, and that will be the base of the whole thing. So you want it to be flat enough so that the Santa can stand. And what you're going to do by cutting, I'll show you one, what you're going to do by cutting just this little part of the top off, the tip off, and that's actually going to be the hat. So here's the body, and then here's the hat up on the top. So shall we cut some of these? Okay. And we'll set that aside just to have, okay, oh, sit on your bottom. Sit on your bottom while we're cutting, okay? Tell everybody, who's on your shirt? What's it say? Merry?
Quick.
Not Merry Christmas, Merry?
Yeah.
Who's this?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Stitchmas. All right, bud. Here we go. You wanna help
Why
me?
aren't they really talking to us?
Why aren't they really talking to us? Well, because this is a video. They'll talk to us maybe if we post it up on Facebook on our page. Maybe they'll talk to us and send us comments and things like that. But we're doing a video. It's not like FaceTime.
You could call them.
I suppose we could.
Who
Liam
are
wants to
they?
call you, everybody. We could call them sometime.
Who are they?
Who are they? They're all our friends and family who like to watch our shows and like to bake what we're showing them. Everybody tries our recipes. So should we show them how to do this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when we're cutting, if you're baking with a little guy, depending on how good they are at things, you can either hold the knife yourself and have them just kind of put their hand on your arm or your hand, or if you feel more comfortable, they can also hold the knife and you can help guide them. So which one would you like to do? Do you want to hold the knife? Okay, very good. All right, so I'm going to hold this as well. So we're just cutting off the top. Very good. All right, we're
And
gonna.
that's going to be the hat.
That's going to be the hat. All right, should we do another one?
Yes.
Okay.
How did that be on?
How does what?
That part be on?
How does that part stay on?
Yeah.
Well, this is the strawberry as it was growing, and then it stays on eventually with the whipped cream. That's what we're gonna make, and we're gonna see how it stays on. It'll be like what?
Yeah.
Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's try this. You wanna hold the knife again? Okay. Good job. Okay. All right. So however many you're choosing to make, and it doesn't matter the size of the strawberry. You can, if you want to, you can have the hats all kind of really straight like that. You could do one that's a little sideways if you want to. So the hat will kind of eventually be to the side. Whatever you'd like to do, there's no kind of exact science to this. All right, so we'll cut a bunch of these.
Okay.
Okay. And this is great to do whether it's just for the people who are in your house, because again, it's really simple, it can be really quick and easy. So it can just be for your immediate family, or it can be as you know, a special treat that you can drop off for somebody, or if we're when things go back to a more relative normal, it can be for a kind of bigger event and just something that's really festive looking. Oh, excuse me.
Can I please?
You may please hold the knife. Okay. All right. Make sure we're all set.
We
We are almost finished all of them. Okay.
only 3 more now.
Only 3 more now. You're right. So this is kind of a little gathering of Santas. I don't know what you call a gathering of Santas. It's a gaggle of geese, but I don't know if a gaggle of Santas is quite right. All right. So we've got all of our strawberries ready. Let's put them. Shall we put them up here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's put them up here. Oops, this guy lost his head.
Who?
I just knocked one of the hats off by accident. So.
Who?
I think it was this guy.
Oh, he still has it.
He still has it. Whoop!
I'm not done.
Just a little. Okay, so let's set these aside. Okay, let's set these aside, and then we're gonna make our whipped cream. So as I said, if you want to make it super, super easy, you can simply go and get store-bought whipped cream. We like to make our own at home because it's usually just tastes nicer. And one of the things that is really important when you're using whipped cream for something like this is that you make something that put something in it that makes it a bit stiffer. And in this case, we're going to put powdered sugar. And we don't like our whipped cream overly sweet, but this calls for 2 to 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar in 1 cup, or for every 1 cup of whipping cream. And we find that it works really, really well. It's a little bit sweeter than we would normally do it, but it's with the strawberry, it actually goes really, really nicely. So can you help me measure out 1 cup?
Sure.
There we are. Good job. All right, and can you pour that into the bowl? Whose bowl are we using today?
Yeah.
Whose bowl is this?
Yeah.
Granny's?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to pour that into Granny's bowl. Make sure we've got all of it. And then we are going to use the tablespoon, the big one.
Yeah.
And we need, let's go for 2, and then maybe a little bit more than that. So do you want to do that?
What do you feel like?
What does it feel like? Kind of feels like snow, doesn't it? Really powdery. All right, I'm going to put that in. So we need 2 of those. 1 and
2.
2, and then we'll put just a little bit more, like 2 1/2, maybe 2 1/3 or 2 1/2. All right, and then you're going to mix it up if you have a whisk. It works really
Mom,
well.
I'm going to do this one.
You'd like to do this one? And whose whisk are we using?
Granny.
Granny's again. So this is kind of, we haven't figured out if anyone knows what this type of bowl is called. Please let us know. This is this belonged to our Granny Annie, and it is kind of the perfect, most wonderful bowl, mixing bowl that we've ever had, but we can't seem to find any more like it, and we can't remember the name of this type of bowl. So if anyone has any suggestions, please do let us know, because we're always on the hunt for really good mixing bowls. But this is also Granny's whisk, and Liam always likes to use it. Okay, so we're gonna keep it upright. You're good. I'm gonna keep it upright. You're gonna mix your sugar in. If you're the kind of person that really likes nutmeg, nutmeg also goes really well in homemade whipped cream. But today I think we're gonna keep it simple. So just make sure that your sugar is all is mixed together really well. And you can do it by hand just with a regular whisk like this. You can also do it in a mixer if you want it to be a little faster and not use all your arm power. But we like to do things by hand most of the time, don't we? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so we have found more recently that using these pretty fast for a few minutes does really, really well with whipping cream. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Look at all the bubbles.
You're trying to mount. You're trying to mount the time.
No way.
Yes, you are.
Oh, no. You want to try it? You try. Woo!
I can't do it.
That's okay. You're doing a great job. Keep mixing it up. Keep whipping the cream. Oh no, you're splattering out some too. Oh no!
Can you?
I can, yeah.
Because this is the chocolate. And you have more.
So the kind of rule right now of, keeping it all in the bowl, which we always say all the time. What's the rule? Keep it in the bowl. Am I following that rule? No, it's splattering everywhere.
Kids, follow that rule.
I know, I'm trying, I'm sorry. So one of the things that you want when you are whipping cream is that you want to get a bowl that is deep enough, or else you're gonna find yourself splattering everywhere. So this should take several minutes, so don't be worried if you're doing this for a little while, especially if you're doing it just with a regular whisk and you don't see results right away. Sit down on your bottom, buddy. Good job.
I'm doing.
You're all right. Kind of standing and sitting. You're right. Yeah, no! All right, so here we go. You can start to see it thickening up when you start to see kind of designs almost that look like they should be on top of, a hot chocolate or a coffee at a fancy cafe. That's when you know you're starting to get close. Why, thank you, sir. And if you've got your extra helper to kind of move the bowl around for you. Yeah, we're getting there. So you want it to be light. You want it to be able to hold this shape. Actually, it looks really cool. Thanks, William. So, and when you kind of take your whisk out, you want it to kind of have a little bit of a stiffness to it. We could probably do this a little bit more. That was really good. Want to taste it again?
No thanks.
No thanks. Okay. All right, let's do a little bit more. So again, and if it feels, here you can start to see it kind of congeal like that at the top. You're getting to a good spot. You just want to be careful that you don't want to over mix your whipping cream because if you do it a little bit too much, you'll wind up making butter, which will be really nice, but it'll be super sweet butter. Kind of almost more like a buttercream icing. So this looks about good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it whipped cream?
It is whipped cream. So what I would normally suggest, we're going to show you how to do this here in the episode, but I would normally suggest putting the whipped cream into the fridge for a little while and then coming back because you're going to pipe it. Use a piping bag. Or if you don't have a piping bag, you can also use a plastic Ziploc bag to do a similar kind of thing, but we're going to use a piping bag today. But the colder it is, the better it will keep its form and its shape while you're piping it in. So let's go get a piping bag and let's pipe out our whipped cream. All right, we'll see you in a second, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to our next step of this episode. So what's this on your hand, sir? Wait a minute. Are you Captain Hook? You look like Captain Hook.
Why?
Or did you just say an I?
Hi, Captain.
Aye, Captain. So we're going to show you how to do some piping. So can I see the bag? Whoops! Can I see the bag for just a second? Okay. I know, but that one actually won't fit in this one. So if you're not familiar with how to use piping bags, this is a piping bag right here. You can get them at the grocery store, and they have or order them online. That kind of thing. So they've got a couple different pieces, and this one in particular, you're going to slide down in here, and I think I'm missing a piece. Whoops. So I was missing a piece. So here's the really important inside piece. So you slide that all the way down to the bottom of your piping bag, where you can kind of see it down at the bottom. You see how that's kind of hard down here? And then you're going to put the metal piece on the top. Squeeze it down kind of as far as it goes because you want it to be tight so that the whipped cream doesn't come kind of squirting out all different directions. Put it down there and then take this top and push it all the way down, and then you're going to screw it onto the piece inside. Yeah. And if you don't have a piping bag, I said before, you can get a Ziploc bag. So something simple as this, and snip the top off. If you have just kind of the tip pieces here, snip the top off and put the pieces in that way. Or if you simply just want to cut a really, really small hole and kind of just makeshift piping bag that way, that works as well. So what we're going to do, you're going to spoon some of the whipped cream into the piping bag. Can you help me? Yeah? Yes, please. Okay, so we're going to take it in here. And let me see if I can, here, you hold that. Okay, hang on. Hold this one. Hold this one. I'm going to make sure it's open all the way. Wait. Keep it in the piping bag.
I
And
got
you're
the
going to shake it off all the way down to the inside like this. Another one. And you want
Going
to
to look out.
It is going to what?
Look out.
Squoosh out? Yeah.
Look out.
Squook out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new term.
Look out. Look out.
Oh my. All right, so you're going to put some in there and you're going to kind of squish it down to the bottom.
Look out.
You want to be careful because your hands are warm naturally and they're going to start to melt some of the cream as you're working. So you want to be aware of that. And you want to kind of squish any of the stuff on the top. It's a little messy and kind of twist the top. I am by no means a piping expert, but that's the general idea. So you keep it here and then you start squishing and pushing it down with your top hand and then hold this in place. So it'll squeeze out. Ready? Ready? Oh, it'll squeeze out like that. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll get started with that. We'll put this here
That's
for a
how
second.
piping bag works.
That's how a piping bag works. I'm just going to rinse my hand off. And like I said, this is so excuse me, sir. Feet dog, thank you. So when you're putting these together, you can literally just put them right on. You can set them aside and put them in your fridge afterwards to set for a bit, or if you're ready to just kind of go have them and present them. We suggest having just kind of a fun or a fancy plate for Christmas, and then I'm going to take a little bit of the powdered sugar and you can sprinkle it around as if it's snow. Do you want to make some snow?
Sure.
Sure. Yep. Lovely. Thank you. Want some more?
Look my camera.
So just a dusting, just something fun, and then you'll put your strawberries right on there. And
Right on the snow?
Right on the snow. All right, are you ready? All right. All right, so we'll start with our first guy. Can you take his hat off?
Why?
Because here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna squeeze some of the whipped cream right like that. So that's like his face, and yep, and put it right on top. His face is a little squished. Should we try another one? Try another one. So
Can we dry it off this stuff?
We can if we want to. Yeah, we can if we want to. Can you hold his hat? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this time when you're putting his hat on, very gently. You can't squish it down, or else his beard, he's gonna not have a face. His beard is gonna be like this. Ready? Let's try again.
Oh, yeah, the taste.
Well, that's up to you. All right, so really, really, really gently on the top. Yep, just put it down, but without squish, you can't squish it. You can't squish it down. All right, shall we try?
Can we take those two?
We can fix those to it. It's no big deal. And that's the other beauty about this is that, like so many things, you can't rinse them off. You actually can rinse these off and kind of start again. So it's extra fun. All right, shall we try it again?
Get more whipped cream in there.
More whipped cream.
There we go.
Okay. Now this time. Ready? Don't push down. Just lay it on the top. Just lay it on the top, kind of like that. Hang on. You know, lay it on the top, kind of like that. And we're going to take. Ready? We're going to take. These guys almost look like clowns. We're going to take.
Why do those guys?
Why do those guys? Because their hair's kind of all smushed out to the outside. You're going to take either little sprinkles, usually little black or little brown sprinkles, or little tiny mini, what are these guys called? Chocolate chips. And use them for eyes. So one there, one there. And then we also like to, you can put just a little tuft on the top, like that.
Why?
And if you have it in the piping, in your piping set, one of the ones that will make little rosettes, you can do it just with the kind of round one, but the one that makes a little rosette, they're just a little fancier, and then you can give them kind of a couple little tiny buttons on the front. And so there you go. You have a little Santa.
To eat.
To eat. Oh yes, to eat.
like
Well, shall we-
you guys.
You can. Do you want to make one more guy like this, and we can taste them?
When those things off.
We will. Shall we make one more, and then we can taste them? Ready?
That's like a present and toy bag.
It kind of does look like a present in toy bags. You're right. Do you want to put this on his eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who?
Right. 2. Really gently.
Who does?
Santa's eyes. Here. You want to put them on?
The one with the button?
Not him. Him. This guy here. This. Do you want to put them on?
Mm-hmm. Why are they mini?
Because otherwise his eyes are going to be like this. They're going to be huge. You want to put it in here?
Why do I huge?
Ho ho ho!
Why?
Well, if his eyes are going to be like that, if you have regular chocolate chips, they're going to be really big. All right, I'll put one on and you put one on. And put the other one on. Oh, still there? Here, let's try again. That one kind of melted a bit. Try again.
Why is that one kind of melt a bit?
Because our hands are warm. Perfect. I'm going to put a little top. And help me put the top, little part on the top. And my whipped cream is coming out of the top of the thing. Yeah, and 2 little dots on the front.
Wait.
Wait.
So
Just like him.
the things on there could be. That could be a present bag, and that could be a present bag.
That sounds perfect. Do you want to help me put the
And
buttons
that-
on the front?
What are those going to be?
I don't know yet. We can decide. Want to try?
They need hands
They need hands
and arms.
and arms.
My hands have arms.
Well, if you want to get really creative, folks, you can add hands and arms. Let's see. What could they use? They could use pieces of candy canes. They could use pretzels. Things like that. If you want to get really creative, you can kind of go down a rabbit hole and do all sorts of decorations, or you could kind of keep it simple like this, whichever you prefer.
Why go down a rabbit hole?
This is an expression. It's just being silly.
Why,
Shall we try these?
why are you going down a real rabbit hole?
We're not going down a real rabbit hole.
Why?
Would we be too big? Yeah.
Except when we would be like rabbit.
Except when we would be like rabbit. Yeah.
Rabbit.
Shall we? Whoop! Careful.
Wow.
Shall we try? Where's your hat? Where's your hat? If we're gonna try our Santas,
Ah!
we have to have our hats on. All right, dude. This is the last part. This is our favorite part. We're gonna do what? Eat it. I know. Come on.
Eat all.
Not all of them, but we're gonna each have one.
I want to make one to my dad.
Oh, we certainly can. We can make one for Dada and Lilo and Bem and us. Want to try one? Ready? Want to try one? Ready? Santa cheers. Cheers. Kisses. Mwah. Ah. Tasty? Mm-hmm. Well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Christmas, Happy New Year.
Oh, please.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2022. See you later. Happy baking.
Happy birthday.